stuck in my keyboard, and I'm trying to type the word baby, and it kept putting a V in there. And I was like, what the hell's going on? I started banging my keyboard right now. Bro, I almost went crazy. Anyway, I'm excited for you guys. Really, let's give a shout out to Sergio right now. He's been in the chat for a couple of years now. And congratulations to Sergio. He just had a baby right after the live stream last night. That was his third child. Just so that we're clear. All right? I just want to put it out there. GameStop investor number 3, born to Sergio, and those shares are going nowhere. That boy is a living legend in the chat, in the channel. And shout out to Sergio, and congratulations from all of us here at, Marantz Rantz. That's what we do. Welcome back. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. In between studying stocks, we're out here having babies. That's what we're doing, so congratulations, bro. Deep in it. The baby's name is Christian. If you guys are not familiar, Christian. Very biblical names around here. All right? Just so that we're clear, today is Ash Wednesday. You guys try to give up something. Me to you. Me to you. I'm giving up Coke Zero. Now, how hard is that for me? Extremely hard considering it's around me. And it's the one beverage that I need to get through my day, to wake me up, pick me up. My phone is not on mute. What the hell? I'm getting messages as we speak. The hell with you, phone. There we go. So giving up Coke Zero for Lent. And I don't know what you guys are going to give up, but I'm there with you. Let's struggle through it. Hey, Unusual Whales, how you guys doing? I tagged them in the video, and I let them know that I'm going to talk about them right now. Don't do it, bro. That's what Donko said. Don't do what, bro? Coke Zero? I can give it up. I can make it. Donko, I can make it. Whole lot of water and iced tea. That's it. I'm going to try my best, man. Oh, I'm going to make it. God's will. Anyway, here's what happens, guys. Some news dropped last night. I don't know if you guys were watching. Everybody started posting. And there's always some ignorant guy who posts on Twitter. And I said something about it in the Discord. I go, apparently this is what's being reported, guys. Oh, it's about to get crazy. But then I always got to reel it back in. And oh my goodness, Donko, 20 free memberships for the channel. Congratulations. That's for the baby right there, Christian, if you guys don't know. Baby Christian is a new GameStop groupie, hoodlum, like us. For every Coke Zero you drink, you have to skip a day of buying GameStop. Ryan, no. I'm not going to drink it. I have so much free will. Like, I don't think you understand what I said yesterday. Anybody track that? Discipline will take you places motivation can't. I don't care how motivated you are to do something. I'm more disciplined than anything. So, thank you so much, Donko. I appreciate you, man. Anyway, back to the story. Hey, can I ask you guys questions? Like, how do you have a party in space? You plan it. Oh my God. That's the type of day I'm having. Oh, I feel good. I got the dad joke out of the way. Can I tell you guys something, man? And trust me, I chuckle a little bit every time I think about it. Thank you so much. How much is a Coke Zero? I guess that much, bro. Thank you so much. Anyway, discipline and consistency, it's not a matter of feeling motivated. It's just a matter of doing it because you have to. Yeah, I want new friends. Gabriel, you got new friends, bro. Check this out. Oh, hey, Bryce. Bryce had a burnout. Anybody seen Bryce? Remember we said rest in peace, Bryce, the other day? He was all in the Discord. And then, you guys, he only lasted I'd say about 2 hours in the Discord before I had to kick him out. And then he wrote me 3 nasty messages on YouTube. They're like, the community you keep, the people you... And I'm just like, wow, Bryce. Way to walk in. Goodness gracious. But he won't be... he won't be coming around anymore, guys. He's gone for life. Bryce! Anyway, back to the story. So last night, I can show you the post. Let's go look at the post right here. Sorry, TikTok. I show stuff on the screen over here on YouTube. Let's go to Windows. Let's go to Capture. Let's go to... There you go. And let's go to the post. The post is here. So this is the post that everyone was talking about. It started going viral. and it's by this guy Han again, Han Akamatsu. I've been having an issue with him and what he puts out and how he communicates with the public. I don't like it. But he says GME it seems like GameStop holds Bitcoin. Live look confirmed on Autopilot investment app. And as you can read, it says companies with Bitcoin holdings. This tracks publicly traded companies which buy and hold Bitcoin. iBit, which is an ETF that contains all Bitcoin holders, which is fine. You have MicroStrategies, you have Coinbase, and then you have GameStop. And everyone was trying to say, well, that's how much of their holdings that they hold GameStop or Bitcoin in, and that's not how it works, guys. That's how much of this ETF that's tracked Bitcoin holding companies. 10% of that ETF is GameStop. So, me being the guy I am, naturally I was like, yo, because last night I was like, 10% of GameStop's holdings Bitcoin? What? What am I reading? I didn't know how to read it. So I was like, man, about that 400 million they just got, maybe it's 450 million in Bitcoin. Maybe they did. And I'm just like, hold on. Let's just go download the app. Let's go download Autopilot and let's start looking at what they do. They got Pelosi tracker. They got all this stuff. So I was like, this whole idea of tracking people and how they invest, that all stemmed from Unusual Whales. Unusual Whales put out this piece of the earth-shattering back in the day, 4 years ago, and it said, track every politician and the trades they make and you'd be rich. So I went to this website here, and I started trying to figure it out, like who is Autopilot, what is going on, and I didn't have to go that far. I downloaded, I went, and then I went in there and I found out that most of the ETFs are like this. Companies with Bitcoin, and then by whom? By Unusual Whales. Unusual Whales is a little Twitter peoples that went out there and got famous. They went viral on some pieces because they were tracking politicians and what they invest in. But this is Unusual Whales' own ETF that they built themselves with zero credibility. They just went in there and said, yep, we're going to put all these companies together. And they actually make up, now it's 11% of this ETF is GameStop. By the way, its risk level is high, and the all-time percentage on return is 17% negative. So, I wouldn't look too much into this. And why? Because MicroStrategies is down from $500-something. It's all the way down to $200. MicroStrategies lost 60% of their value. I can only imagine what Coinbase did after they IPO'd and came this way. They IPO'd for $4.31 a share. I was there. I saw Matthew Kors tell you he was buying it at $400. It's a lifetime hold. And then it went all the way down to $80 and he was nowhere to be found, just like everyone else. But hey, it's coming back. It's a good company. This is an ETF that they built and they made up themselves. There is no announcement. There's nothing. So when I put up a post today, I put out there, I'm not going to promote this damn thing and pay. What are you, crazy, Elon? It says, I have a question, Unusual Worlds. How do you know GameStop has Bitcoin and BTC? Now look at the replies that I get. I want you guys to look at the replies. Sorry. How do I do this? How do I look at the replays my damn self? I click on it. I don't want to click on it. I want to look at it. View, post engagements. I want to look at reposts. No. Likes. No. I want to look at the messages. I got them right here. Hold on. I got it. Right here. Okay. So why don't they show me them all? I clicked on it. There we go. Thank you. Hello. Okay. It says, in bro we trust, blah, blah, blah. My question is, where the hell did this info come from? Wondering the same. Everybody says it. But it's right here from Autopilot themselves. 15 hours ago. Peruvian Bull, the Autopilot app is showing GameStop as third largest holder of Bitcoin. Not confirmed yet, but bullish. It is very bullish. It is all the above. I want to know why you're tagging Ben, though. I'm trying to figure all this out. You got a Bitcoin groupie, Ben. You've got another bit who follows me. You got Walker, the guy you just did the podcast with, who has massive amount of followers. And, of course, Proven Bull. You're down to put it out there. But look what Autopilot says to you. The allocation amounts are not based off of specific data from balance sheets, but based more so on ranges. So GameStop may not be the third largest holder out of those stocks. We know they're not. Do you not know how to read this shit? They're not the third largest holder. I just told you what it was. An ETF built up, and that's the position that they're in the ETF. We'll look into this, though, but the stock was added to a portfolio because of the announcement. What announcement? Did I miss something? Was there an 8K dropped? Unusual whales and or autopilot. Somebody call me on this one. The percentages shown are based off of the amount of shares and or percentages of the ETF. I know because I downloaded the app in my phone. And I went to it and I went and looked at all of it. Yeah, don't worry. I'm unregistering right after this show. But all that is, percentage-wise, is how much of the ETF is contained of that said share. Not they hold. They're the third largest. Proven bull. How dumb are you, kid? We already established that they're nowhere near the third largest. And if they would have put in 5 billion, what would 11% mean? Nothing. 10% mean? What would that mean? You don't even know what you're reading. It's these kids that they put in charge of, I guess, social media misdirections and bullshit. Yes. Do I think GameStop bought Bitcoin? Yes. I think they have. I mean, I've come to this conclusion. It's deductive reasoning. Or Ryan Cohen is just he's a hell of a troll. You know, by following Bitcoin and following Bitcoin Magazine, he only has 3 follows. He doesn't follow Alibaba, but he's invested. He doesn't follow Nordstrom, but he's invested. So what's he really doing? Doesn't even follow PSA and Nat Turner. What's he doing? I don't know. I don't pretend to know. But I know these guys that are dying to be the first to the damn party are giving out the wrong advice and or the wrong information, even worse. The other part about this is if GameStop were to put in any money into Bitcoin, I think it's going to be around $400 million, somewhere in that range. 1/10 of what they own. Yeah, so 10% would seem about right? No, it's not that 10% would seem about right. That's how many shares are involved in that ETF. So stop with the 10% shit. It's just a rule of thumb. Most people are telling you to have at least 1% of your assets in Bitcoin. 10%? That's a lot. It's a huge risk. $400 million is a lot of money to explain away. But remember that GameStop just did an offering for $400 million. Right at the end. Right at the end, just to say, you know what? And now we're not going to offer any shares quarter 4. And at the end of quarter 4, or the end of quarter 3, by the way, November 2nd, when GameStop announced how much cash they had on that said date, November 2nd, the end of quarter 3, GameStop announced that they had $4.6 billion cash and cash equivalents. The price of Bitcoin started going up at that point. From that date, from the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, that whole time frame. So if GameStop bought it in at $60, I'm down. 60,000. I'm sorry, I'm down and I'm happy, and they're up right now. But I don't know how real this story is, and I just want people to hold their horses in a way. But apparently, Unusual Whales wants to be unusually wrong or misleading. Oh, it's really troubling, but it's okay. Maybe they know something I don't. I'll stop. You believe in Bitcoin, Marantz, or no? Steve-O Slots. I believe people are going to buy it. I don't believe in the idea behind it. Not at all. The fact that you could just make up something and give it value and say, here's the supply, finite supply, we all buy it, and think it's not manipulated? Think that it's not counterfeited because it's on a blockchain? No. You see, I'm gonna tell you it's just like PP Seeds and his PP coin, or the Crunkle Fry coin, or the Haktua coin, whatever. They didn't give it to the public until they controlled it. You see, all of this Bitcoin has been floating around since 2012, 2011, 2012 timeframe, the Winklevoss, the Winklevoss, Ross twins, whoever they're called, the Facebook bros. So you got them. You got Satoshi apparently has 1 billion of them, or 1 million of them, 1.1 million. Whoever the hell that is. Nobody knows who that is. There's no identity there. But when there was a reset on Bitcoin, if people don't know this part, there was a reset and it came all the way down to around like $4,000 a coin. And in 2017 and all these years, 2013, bulk of it was bought up. 2017, farmed and bought. And I believe it's 95% of all coins or 97% of all coins already exist. Like the bulk of it already exists. It takes another 100 years, 120 years, 110 years for the rest of it to be farmed. It's a harder mathematic equation to farm more every day. Every day Bitcoin is farmed like 1,000. There's not enough days in the year to it's not even there to get you. Like I'm telling you how much they need to actually keep going, but everybody holds the whole supply. Nobody understands this part. But when could you buy it? When could you buy Bitcoin on an app? When did Coinbase come about? When did Binance, whatever it's called, come around? When did I forget all the other ones? Coinbase, Binance, I said, and then who was the other one that we could do? Well, even Webull, even Robinhood. All of a sudden, it's off of their supply. It's what they own. You're not buying new ones. You're buying pre-existing. You're penning $1 to something. You don't actually own it yourself. It's not a cold storage wallet. You're buying it off a platform. So, no. How about this one, Steve? Let's talk about Bitcoin, okay? What's the purpose? To hold value? Because its value is derived from fiat cash. And the last I checked, we can print infinite amount of fiat cash. So what's the disinflation? I don't understand it. The value of Bitcoin is derived from cash. I have to sell it to get the cash. But why the hell do I want cash if it's supposed to replace it? I've seen dogs run around in circles and chase its tail. Believe it or not, the only thing that actually made sense was Doge. Doge made sense because there was enough supply and the right rate of exchange, and I'm talking about transaction-wise, the speed of which could be done and you could actually implement it and use it. Oh, wow. It could be, I guess, implemented and adopted. But you have to have a whole purpose for it. I just want to be rich, he says. Yeah, me too, man. Me too, and I am rich. You don't think you're rich, Steve? This is like going to be earth-shattering for you right now. Hey, Steve, I wake up. Think about this for like 1 second. I'm going to run my eyes open right now. I wake up. You ready? I woke up today. And it wasn't GameStop. It wasn't Bitcoin. It was my hard work. But check this out. I woke up, opened my eyes. I have contacts in my eyes. I have contacts. And I have a year's supply of contacts every year for free. It's part of my job. It's a benefit of mine. But there was a doctor that I went to, gave me a prescription so that I can see. I got up from sleeping in a king-size bed with pillows and sheets and a mattress topper. My feet touched hardwood floor, plank floor. I walked over. I grabbed a toothbrush, toothpaste, mouthwash, all Procter & Gamble products, and I brushed my mouth out and washed my face and did all that in the comfort of a $500,000, 600, what was it, 700, $600 to $700 million home, whatever the hell it is. I don't know, $100,000 home in California on a quarter acre. Has electric, has running water, central heating and air. I have $1,000 cell phone sitting next to me playing music while I do it. Got earbuds in my ears. Bluetooth technology walking through the house. Running water, hot water, cold water. Dual vanity sinks. Hey, even let the cat out. Let the dogs out. I've got a patio, covered patio, concrete poured. I've got patio furniture, couches, 3 couches on the patio, 2 fireplaces, 2 grills, a swing, a love swing. I've got a table for beer pong and Jenga the size of goddamn house, humans. Go around, I have trash cans on the side of the house with a brick wall around my whole property. Trash cans on the side of the house. They come and pick up my trash every week like clockwork. I've got these sprinkler systems that I turn on and they water the grass. I've got bushes that are manicured, a lawn that's manicured. I've got a roof that's fireproof, insulated, drywall, stucco, studs, nails. I've got finish, carpentry on my doors. I have doors, double doors on my own master bedroom, handles, chrome, a big dresser, another couch, an ottoman that I sit on because I'm that bougie to put my socks and shoes on. Got a vanity that my wife gets ready with, completely separate from the bathroom. I've got a 55-inch TV with Netflix, Hulu, Stars, HBO. Who knows what the hell it is on there? I don't even know. I've got 3 PlayStation 4s, a PlayStation 5, a Super Nintendo, a PlayStation 3, a Switch, a Wii. And that's in the 4th bedroom with a studio and a camera and a light and a computer. Couple of firearms, ammunition, beds all around, furniture in the house. Extra closets that I can't even fill up. Walk-in closet, left and right, full of shoes and clothes. I've got food in the pantry. I can't even fit in the damn pantry. Water, canned goods, fridge, double doors, everything's in it. Freezer full. Another fridge in the garage full. Ice chest full. Bread, donuts, doesn't matter. Everything on the countertops completely full. I've got pans, utensils, cups. I've got a vacuum, got mop, a broom. I've got a ladder. I've got a 10-foot ladder. 15-foot ceilings. 4 ceiling fans, ceiling fan in every room. I got a garage door. I got 2 garage doors. I got 2 openers. Hold on, I haven't even went outside. We've got 3 vehicles that run, 100%, turn them on, they go. Gas tank full, food in my belly. I've got gel to put in my hair. You're going to tell me I just want to be rich? Steve, let me tell you something, Steve. When you're 20-something years old and you get your first job and you meet a girl, you get excited, you're like, hey, babe, you know what? I got a great idea. Let's move in together. That's my great idea. Let's do this shit. Because you know what? I don't want to answer to anybody. I just want me and you naked in the house. That's valuable. Huh? That shit's going to cost you, kid. But when you go to Walmart and you get the basket and you start filling it up with shit you need. Damn, I guess we need a Swiffer. Oh, yeah, no, my parents, they've got that too. They got Windex. They got Ajax. Oh, do we get soap? We got soap. Okay, hey, we haven't even got food yet. You get to the register, you know what the cashier says? Oh, you guys just got your first place, huh? Oh, you guys just moving in? Don't forget to buy a hamper. Nope. You got to You got a broom, but did you get the dustpan too? You're so lucky. You're so lucky. Because it's not about money in the bank. It's not about the stocks you buy. Take your ass down about 3 hours away from where I live. Go down south of the border. Walk into Mexico. 25% tariffs starting yesterday. Country run by hoodlums and cartels and corrupt cops. Water you can't drink. No central heating and air unless you really got it. And what job are you going to get in that country? What protections? What freedoms are you going to get? I might have the whole world protesting, pro this, pro that, here's my flag, all that bullshit. I could sell every share I own today. I'm rich as hell. Because I live in the greatest country that anyone wants to, I guess, doesn't want to stand up for. Certainly not half that room. You know, I was torn apart watching this Trump address to Congress because the representatives in that room don't represent the Democrats of this country. Not at all. There are beautiful people on this planet, and certainly in this country, that probably don't support everything the right does, or doesn't support everything the president says. But they're still good people. They're still great people. They can be. Some are deranged, some are cut off by their hate. But I'm not going to color every American bad because some idiots in a room don't want to stand for a 13-year-old with brain cancer, or clap when Lincoln Riley's out there and getting recognized. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to tell you there are some people out there that are entrenched with the amount of money they make, and they let the greed settle in. They're caught. They're caught with their hand in the cookie jar, and the world's richest man, Elon Musk, is exposing a lot of it. Hate him all you want. He's not taking your money. But don't come to me and tell me you're not rich, Steve. Because you're texting me on a computer right now. You have a computer or you have a cell phone. Joe Rogan just put out a video of Ian Carroll. Who cares, dude? Honestly. If you want more misinformation, you want more misdirection, you should keep watching all that stuff. I don't need to watch mainstream media, and Joe Rogan is mainstream media. I don't need to watch that to get the truth out, what I need. It's really easy to be Joe Rogan, guys. Believe it. Play the middle of the road. That's all you got to do. Play both sides, make sure your audience is large, and you'll be the next Howard Stern, Joe Rogan, anybody. If you have a stance and you're strong on it and you stand on your morals and you'll interrupt someone when they talk, let me know. Marantz, and you got the crew behind you. Thank you, Gabriel. These guys out here, I just want to be rich. Bro, I only gave you half the resume. Shit. Did you see me? You need to be on Joe Rogan, cause chaos. That's not what I'm here for. There you go. You've been to Mexico 10 times. Damn, bro. That's more than me. I only had to go 2 times. Nah, I haven't gone in a long time. I haven't gone to Mexico since I was 18 years old. I think I was 19 when I went. 18? It was 18. No, I had just turned 19. It was the last time I went to Mexico. I drove past the border by mistake. I was in the military. I drove past the border by mistake, and there's no way to turn around. And it was nighttime, and I was like, where the hell do we turn around? Turn around, found a cop, said, hey, man, how do I get back to the border? He said, okay, go straight, and when you see the sign and it says San Diego left, don't go left. It's a lie. Go right. And I was like, okay, that's weird, Got to the sign. It said left San Diego, right Mexicali, because we were in TJ. And I was like, okay. So I went to the right, Mexicali. I'm thinking, I don't know the difference. I was like, let's go. We started driving for like 2 minutes, and I'm like, yo, man, this ain't right. We didn't even come in that far from the border. Like, I just turned around. Like, how do I get back? I'm like, man, I'm going to go back the other way. I'm going to follow the sign. Follow the sign. I was in San Diego in like 2 seconds. Except the border, the guys at the border. Where are you coming from? Mexico, obviously. Where you headed? Home. Where's home? Indio, California. Where were you born? Indio, California. Well, what were you doing? We drove past the border. We took the wrong way. Now we're coming back. What'd you pick up while you were in here? Sir, I'm a United States Army veteran. Here's my card. I'm active duty right now. Boom, gave my ID. He still gave me hell. This guy gave me hell, bro. And I looked at him and go, you rent a cop. Get out of here, bro. Because I was a military police officer. I was like, get out of here, bro. I got to go. Oh, I was so mad at him. And I just drove off. And I never went back. That's that. Anyway, let's have it go. 51 elitist. Yeah, we got to do some stuff. You know, we got to look at some stuff. All right, Unusual Wells, are we done? Are we done with your bullshit, your made-up ETF? I'm not saying that GameStop does not hold Bitcoin. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you guys have no right to put them into that ETF because you don't have the proof. Nobody does. If you have an ETF that says companies with Bitcoin holdings, have one shred of credibility, just one. That's all I'm asking, or an ounce. But you don't. You guys are just something else, man, right now. It's bullshit. And I hate it because... let me tell you what would happen if GameStop had Bitcoin. Can we talk about that for a second? Yes. So my theory is that Bitcoin is the hedge to the market, and that's what they use to manipulate a lot of positions. And there's just one position I'm worried about. You know, yeah, I know, Edward. Thank you. Yeah, it's fine. Who cares, dude? They talk about random stuff. Let me know when it's about GameStop. Then we'll talk, okay? I don't care how big these people get. Ian Carroll, the stiller of DD, I already disproved him. And he ran away with his tail tucked between his legs. He's not around GameStop. Nope. It was just the flavor of the month for him. He was trying to get views. So whatever the hot topic is, and Joe Rogan's doing the same thing, they're all the same. It's just like Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate comes in. Andrew's like, yo, Marantz, let's do this interview. Let's go. And it's like, what? GameStop's not hot anymore? Nah, we're not going to do it. Okay, then don't do it. Who could lose my fucking number, bro? I don't care. You're nobody. You're no one to me. I promise you. You don't bring anything good to this world, Andrew Tate. Okay, so I don't care. Same thing with Ian Carroll. I'm not worried about it one bit. You guys, I'm telling you, man, I'd rather watch Rico Knows than Joe Rogan. Because at least Rico knows. That's just it. I'm not mad at Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan just sits there, gets high, and then talks to the guys who come on the show. What's going on, man? Let's sit down. Let's talk to some really crazy dudes about landing on the moon or not. Bro, I watched the craziest video. It said the moon is a satellite. And I was like, huh? He said, yeah, you could drive away on the moon. The moon could drive away from us at any time. This guy knew dates and times and people. And so he's like, there's 1,200 grays living amongst us. There's these lizard guys. They live under Earth. And they live for 1,200 years. And I'm just like, they hate humans. I was like, how does this guy know? Who does this guy talk to? Man, he knows a lot. Anyway, I'm watching some crazy shit on TikTok. Buffett interest income. And no shit going, oh, sure. Yeah, no, we're fine, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. I hope GameStop is in Bitcoin so that it'll really, rattle the cages for people. But me personally, I'm going to change my day. I saw that Elon Musk had changed. There are still almost twice as many credit cards and purchasing cards as people in the government, and the limits are 10,000. A lot of shady expenditures happening. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're spending it on, but everybody has a government credit card. 2 or 3 of them. They have more government credit cards than employees. That's what I was reading. The purchasing cards and credit cards, there's more cards than employees, which would be true. I'm sorry to tell you this, media. It would be true because you can max out. That's one. 2, if you want to separate your charges. Oh man, if I had to tell people, you have to have like 10 credit cards to run a significant business. And I would tell you, because you have to have one for supplies, outside services, your general spending. There's just a lot of different types of spending to keep track of it. That's what you would keep track. Even if you had multiple departments, then you would have to keep track of like how much that department spent. You would hate to go through your credit card bills, certainly when you're spending thousands of dollars, and try to like divvy them up. Like, okay, what went where? And now you're doing double the work when all you had to do is get 5 different cards and go in there and keep them separate and make sure you put the charges correctly where they go. But hey, what do I know? I'm not that guy, right? I'm not the guy who does accounting. Remember these CPAs tell me I don't know what I'm talking about on accounting? You sure, bro? You sure? Ever tried to run a budget for like, I don't know, company that like, $300 million, just maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Bitcoin is an appreciating asset that you can use in decentralized finance to earn tokens you can exchange for cash. Isn't that crazy, Ben? You just said that it's decentralized finance, but yet you're going to exchange it for cash. Huh. I mean, when are these kids going to learn? Crypto's the hedge to the market. There you go. Multiple credit cards isn't unheard of. Flare Network enables... Oh, man. Ben. Hey, Ben. Aren't I the guy? Didn't I just see you, Ben? Flare enabled smart contract functionality, all tokens that including Bitcoin. It's another form of banking. Oh, man. Okay, hey, Ben. Guess what, Ben? Check this out, Ben, okay? I'm going to help you out. I'm going to help you out with your Flare and your contract. You need to wear more Flare next time, Ben, when you come in here. All right? You Bitcoin bros are something else, man. Bitcoin bros are something else. They're not understanding what I'm telling them. Like, is it this hard for people to understand? Bitcoin's value is what? Give it to me one more time. Bitcoin is worth what? Cash? Mother. God, why don't these people understand? It's like, I don't know. Like for me, maybe color me crazy. It's like, so, man, I'm hungry. Yo, what do you got there? Well, I got some ground beef. Yeah? Oh, cool. So what are you going to do with that ground beef? Well, I'm going to sell it. But I'm going to sell it for some carrots. Like, why don't you just eat it? Why are you going to sell it for carrots? I'm hungry. Hold on, you really have, what? I'm not understanding. You're selling food for food? Yeah, just different types. Yeah. But you guys just made up this money in the middle of it. I mean, we just made up Bitcoin, right? Hey, I got something else for you, Ben Rogers. Who owns Bitcoin? Everybody. Oh, man, it's too much for these kids to understand. 1.6% of all wallets. 1.6% of the wallets that exist in the world own 95% of the supply. It's not a fixed game. It's not rigged. It's not already set up in their favor. You guys gotta be kidding me, dude. Gotta be kidding me. I honestly thought Bitcoin would go the way of NFTs. It seems like a silly idea all the way some. I'm too old for this nonsense, I guess. No, it's okay. It makes sense to a point. Can I tell you guys why it makes sense? Okay, I'm just going to explain it. They use technology to limit the supply of how many are out there. Then they give it a timeline. Okay, timeline for finite supply. Something like Ethereum, where they actually front-loaded the whole supply. Who cares? All right, we don't really care. Bitcoin, boom, they gave it the original. Right, it's on blockchain. It's this. It's that. It's this. They're trying to. It's so antiquated, by the way. It's like it's not even the best for utility-wise or anything that they do. The speed is not fast enough. You couldn't even do enough transactions if you wanted to for the whole world to use it all the way to the 8th digit. It wouldn't matter. But here's the part that's really killer. Anything could be Bitcoin if you limit the supply. And that's what they're trying to tell you. They're trying to tell you blockchain, this idea that it can't be manipulated and that it's peer-to-peer, has limited the supply. And I'm agreeing with you. But just like I tell you, all of it already exists. Everyone already owns it. Why would you go in there and think you could buy it and profit off of it? You're going to be taken. Someone's going to be taken. The greed sets in. Or maybe you want to hold it forever. Oh no, you're going to hold it. You're going to buy it for 50 and sell it for what, 100,000? Okay, you can't buy it for 50 anymore. So we're going to buy it for 80. We're going to sell it for what, 100,000? So you made 25% on your money? I'm confused. 25%. That's the risk you're willing to take on your money. Okay, well, good for you. Go for it, man. I'll be here. I'll be here when everyone's just looking at each other like, this is all we have? This is all that's out there? There's none left. No more, right? Cool. What do we do now? I'm just going to leave it alone. It's crazy to me. It's just crazy. At the end of the day, let's see how it plays out. It's not how it plays out. That's not it. I mean, who's the CEO? Who's the chairman of the board? Nobody? Okay, cool. I'll buy GameStop. How about that? I'm bearish Bitcoin because I simply can't see how it gets past the fact that it has become cash, aka inflationary, at some point. You guys don't, like, you guys are making the point for me right now. Like, dollars, like, people become, it's $100,000. So? Like, 4 years ago, it was 60. It was 50. It was 40. But what was the dollar worth? We're going to keep going up on inflation here. So as you keep going, I hope you outpace inflation. I really do hope you guys do. But you can't buy enough of it to matter. I'm just telling you, you can't. It's never going to matter. Be careful, everyone. BCG is in crypto startups. Look up BCGX. I believe it. I'm not worried about it. Okay. All right, guys, that's enough Bitcoin ring around the rosy shit. I hope GameStop does have some. Because, like I said, it's the hedge to the market. It's the hedge to their position. It is collateral for their lopsided portfolios. And there's no regulation on it, right? It's the Wild Wild West and can get pulled at any time. That's why all these stable coins, as they call them, guess what they call them? Stable coins. You know why? Because everything's unstable. So, yes, those shit coins, and I'll pass on all of it. I really will. I'll just keep buying a business and keep going that route. But you guys can buy it. I mean, do whatever you guys want. I'm not going to stop you. GameStop, buy whatever you want. I'm not worried. I just can't wait for earnings this month. I hope you guys see me, okay? GameStop's going to come in and, like, I don't know. They'll come in and, like, if they have Bitcoin, they'll probably come in like $300 million worth of profits. Yeah. Who knows? I'm so excited. The PP Seed Show Coin. Fellas. Hey, fellas. What the fuck's going on? I'm not going to sell it, guys. No, I'm not selling anytime soon. No, the coin's amazing. You guys can fucking hold it. Yeah. You know, because that's what we're doing, fellas. I'll be right back. I got to take a pee break. Hold on. Babe, where's my phone? Hold on, let me mute my mic. Hold on. Let me take myself off the screen real quick while I hold on. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom. You guys take over. Hey, babe, where's my phone? I gotta delete. I gotta sell some coins here. No, don't worry. No, it's just Michael. Michael's gonna cry, but it's okay. Michael bought in on this coin shit too. Don't even worry about it, babe. All right, get my phone. Here we go. Oh, we're living our best life. Hey, hon, when I sell all this damn PPC's coin right now, and they don't even know, it's gonna be so funny. Because what I'm gonna do, babe, I'm gonna buy us VRs together. We're gonna get our own VR headsets like we used to have. Remember? And we used to just, have sex with ourselves. That's what we used to do. Nobody knew what we were doing on those things. And they thought we were actually running a business. No, no, no. Oh, the coins are my art. They're gonna stay with us forever. Just don't tell them. Hold on. Okay. All right, babe. I gotta get back to this live stream. Fuck, bro. Oh, I gotta vape more. All right. Hey, what the fuck's going on, fellas? I'm back. Sorry about that. The leak is slow. I just leak. I don't have the stream that I used to. Getting older sucks. I'm about 27 years old now. So yeah, fellas, hey. Man. What? The coin's going down. What happened? Did somebody sell? Oh, you fucking paper-handed Portnoy bitches. Yeah. That sucks, man. Well, sorry, Kaz. Oh, God. If you guys don't know what we're talking about right now, don't worry. Don't worry. We know what we're talking about right now. God. Everybody's probably like, what is this? What is going on? Whenever I have a bad day, I just watch a video where Marantz joins the PP show and dunks on all of them. Always makes me laugh. Oh, you should have been there. Those were the days. Your boy AMC. Whatever happened to that old guy PPC show who had like 3 gold teeth? You talking about ABC? The guy who lost $200,000 in Bed Bath & Beyond? I believe in Ryan Khan. He's an activist investor. The reason why I'm in this play. Shut up, ABC. Nobody believes you and who you are. Who are you? Where did you come from? I'm from Canada. Hey, Justin Trudeau is the toughest dude I know. I just rhyme. Not only has Canada been putting tariffs on American goods and products and services for years, decades, milk, energy, you name it, tons of tariffs, cars, it doesn't matter. America pays the tariffs, no problem. Doesn't say shit. Yeah, here you go. Now it's a problem. Now we're going to, PSA is located in Nova Scotia, and they're not going to be doing any more international cards. It's all about the cards. Ottawa runs that country. Ottawa. I saw a lawyer from Alberta put in and say that they were going to petition to be the 51st state because they want Trump to help them out financially because it's about to get bad out there. It's about to cripple my people up north. And shout out to you guys up north. I love you guys. Macaroon's wife is the toughest dude I know. I don't know who that is. Macaroons. I got to see it. Says Trudeau is Captain Soy. Oh, man. Soy boy. That's what they call him. I didn't know. Sorry, guys. You guys should be careful what you write in the chat. I read it, and then it's like, oh, no. He was 100% selling during those P breaks. D5. He sold 3 times in one live stream. He took 3 P breaks. I'm telling you now, I've been live in front of you right here. Every amount of years that I do this. Is that the French president? I didn't know. Thank you. And I've gotten P maybe like twice in my whole life during the show. Gotta take a break, latrine break. I don't know. I do a water break. Who knows the water break? But yeah, I know you get spicy, American. You guys are too much. But yeah, I can't agree with it. Not at all. I saw the dude take his breaks, as he calls it. I've never seen a dude who sits down and vapes all day to have to take all these breaks. It's gross. Hey, look at GameStop. It's on the 5-minute. Look at the minute chart. Looking kind of healthy. Looking kind of nice. And all the girls say I'm pretty fly for a good stock. Look at this. 24.63. GameStop is green. Looks healthy. I want to talk about Bitcoin. Hey, what's up, Bitcoin? How you been, Bitcoin? You missing me, Bitcoin? Here's the daily chart on Bitcoin, guys. As I told you, this is November 2nd right here. This is when GameStop announced their earnings report last quarter. And after that date, you saw this go to the damn moon. And I'm telling you, if it's GameStop that bought in to make it go all the way to the top, then, Ryan's doing well where he's at. And maybe he sold off right here, right before the end. But if he didn't sell off right before the end, maybe he started selling right around here at 109. Okay, and I tell you at 109 because GameStop had all the way till January, the end of January. And at the end of January, by the time we were done here, the end of January, it was actually the 2nd, if I'm not mistaken, was the end of the quarter. Right? We said it was the 2nd of February. It was February 2nd, Sunday. That was a Sunday. So if you were going to sell it all off, right there. And you saw the huge candle come down and Bitcoin get taken out. And that's pretty good for profits, right? To go from 67,000 and get out at around 90, 100, 99,000, something like that, you'd be making around 30,000 a coin. And so who knows how much they bought. But if they did buy it, and if that was the route they went. And then if they sold it all, took their profits and went back in, that's one thing. But if not, maybe they waited a month, who knows? And then they started buying up again right here in March, and they're buying it back. So we just don't know. But I'm telling you, the way the timeline looks, this matches GameStop's quarter. Their quarter right here ended. They bought it, it went up, and then they sold at the end of the quarter. And those are the huge volume candles there of selling. So, and price right there. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'm right on that, but I'd like to think we are. And we'll go from there. Thanks again. Towards the Chad coin, oh man, can you imagine? Oh, well, will PSA bend our cards now? No. I've been fighting with that too, with these guys. Ryan Cohen is a really good trader, I heard. Vinny, if they got in right here at 60, I want to explain this to you, okay? If they got in right here at 60, it's because they saw this decline. And they go, okay, they're having a true breakout. Let's go ahead and get in right now. And if you get in, you can push it. And you're in, you pushed it, and it went crazy. Couple of tweets, couple of, hey, we might be in it. We might do that. Everyone starts typing. Then Ryan has the ability to go in there and, they're right here on the second where they're like tweeting them, and everyone's telling them, hey, you got to get in on this. The minute they tell him he's got to do it, he says noted, as in received the letter. And what happens? It hits the ground. It goes all the way down after he says that. So maybe they were trying to set him up, but it didn't matter because he probably beat him to it. That's my opinion. But this is a great place to be. So if they were here, this is the weekly chart. Maybe they saw it coming. Maybe they saw this push down. They go, you know what? We're going to have a trend and we're going to break out. So that's what I can see. I can see that happening right there if that's what they did. They went ahead and got the cup. They got the handle. GameStop bought in. Gone. And they're gone. GameStop's gone. So I hope that's what's happening here. And then, maybe everyone can report on that. And then all the Wall Street will be like, yo, Ryan is a daredevil. I got in at 57K in September and sold half at around 105. Knew it would go up from rate cuts and likely Trump win. It was also a huge cup ahead. Oh, I think I just showed all that, right? But we'll see. But yeah, you're the best trader of all time, bro. You made 50%. Do you know what I made on my investments this year? 100%. So while you guys are out there risking it all, I don't have to risk anything. I'm already there. You guys want to know the 100%, or am I just making shit up? What do you guys think? You guys think I'm just making it up? All right, let's just show it to you. Because, I don't lie on my stats. The rule of sixes, by the way. Okay. Let's see if I'm close to 100. Let's see if I was right. All right, here's a brokerage account of mine. Just happens to be, they call me Mr. GameStop. And right now, I'm losing. I'm down 22% compared to the rest of the market. But for the 1 year, I'm at 58% right now, 58.92 compared to 14 on the S&P on the 1 year. So I'm beating the S&P by about 400%. Okay. Now, as you can see it here, last year the account said $9,000 this time frame. The account went all the way down. I can't wait to around $6,000. Right there, 68 and some change. Just make sure, yeah, 6,800. So that was last year, 6,800. Okay, right there, April 22nd, 6,800. In 1 year, I've managed to take that money and go 4x, 3x, 4x. I'm up huge because it doesn't stop. Never stops. It's going to be magnificent. So 6,800. I'll come back and check where I was a month ago. A month from now, for a year, and we'll see just how great it was. I think the run's going to be, for me, value-wise, I'll be up around 4 to 5x, 500%, 100% on my investment, but 500% currently where I stand. Because there's no doubt the stock was $9.95. It was $10 a share, and GameStop's going to be 40 to 50 coming up this month. I said this month. I don't care. I don't care what you guys tell me. This month, GameStop is going to hit $40 to $50 a share. The top being 55, because they'll try to push it down at that point, but we'll hit it, and I'll show you how I know that, because I'm that guy. I'm that guy who's been drawing lines on this stock for a very long time. You see this red line I drew? This red line hasn't moved. We're above it, but look at the 5 minute. Walking the red line, right? Looking great. Look at the 30 minute. Walking the red line. Look at this. Touch, 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 touch. Broke down, came back up same day. Finished off at the touch. Came up, finished off. There you go. It's on the 30 minute. On the 1 hour, even better. Touch, touch, and touched over here on the 25th. Not worried about it. On the daily. Oh, baby. That's the daily right there. And this right here is holding up. That's the true bottom right there. True bottom at 23.44. I think it was Jay sent me a message yesterday. Jay goes, Marantz, 23.44 is the bottom. We're going up from here. So he said to me. So we have this wedge here. We're ready to go. Break out of it. We'll be in this new wedge coming up for the next year, going sideways in it. But I feel that we're going to go ahead and hit all the way to the top. We'll hit the top of this. So I got, 53, 53.90. Somewhere in that range, we'll hit the top. It might even be right around there. So 55. Yeah, I was right. 55 we're going to hit. So we'll hit it. We'll come down. We'll have a whole new world in here. And then by next year, we'll be in this red square. By next year, no matter what they do, I don't care. They can do nothing. We'll be trading in this red square right here. And how do I know that? Because mathematics, babe. Mathematics. But it'll take another year, so this will play out at least 6 years. I'll still be here every day. Could I be wrong? Yeah, I could be wrong. Hold on. Oh, I'm stretching. I'm getting ready. Getting ready not to be wrong. How about that? Here's the thing. Could I be wrong? I was following some stocks. I was paying attention to some headlines recently. And yeah, we know, Christy. We know. Everybody's already told me 100 times. You guys all run in here and say the same thing. But thank you for letting me know. Appreciate you. Here's the crazy part. Abercrombie & Fitch comes out with guidance. Abercrombie & Fitch is a stock that's been pumped all the way to $200 a share, all the way back down to around 140, 120, 130, 150 in that range the whole time. They come out with guidance and tell you they ain't got it. They don't have it. I don't care how much profit they make. Top line's coming down, and that's just the market. Yep. Walmart came out with guidance. Said they're going to miss and they're not going to hit it. When retail companies are telling you they're not going to hit a title, they're not going to hit like a certain level, and everyone's taking away their earnings report, like who cares what their earnings said? They just dismiss it because of this new forecast. This is like the greatest thing for me. GameStop doesn't say anything, but I think that's about to change. I think GameStop is going to come out with the biggest announcement of our lives this quarter. And when I say this quarter, I'm talking about 20 days from now. I don't know the exact date of earnings. They only announce it 10 days before it happens. But they're going to announce. And when they do, it's going to change your life. And that's within 20 days. GameStop hired a seasoned corporate strategist for, talking about the stock and promoting the company the way they want to. GameStop just did that. And maybe they're prepping her. Maybe they're running her through the gambit and giving her all the info she needs so she has firepower. Maybe she's training right now. I remember when I was training for Soldier of the Year, it was a thing that you do in the military, and you would train, and you wouldn't even go to work. You would just train. And it felt weird. But I bet she's feeling the same way I felt then. I can tell you how it went down. I was in a unit, and they were like, hey, who's the most athletic person in the unit? They're like, oh, it's Rico. And that's my name, by the way. It's my last name. And I had a 300 PT score, perfect PT score. And so, well, how's his weapons qualification? I said, oh, no, he's expert. He didn't miss any targets on the M9. He missed one on the M16A2. He's expert. I'm like, oh, good. The reason why they want you to have a perfect PT score and perfect weapons qual is because those are two grading factors. So now you're on level playing field with whomever they put against you. If they put somebody on there that has a perfect PT score and perfect weapons qual, guess what? We both have it. So now what? Now it's just the actual interview. Now it's just PFC Rico reports for duty. Yeah, whatever you say. Sergeant Major, First Sergeant, PFC Rico reports. Right? Face. Boom. They give you facing movements. Make sure you know how to do that. They sit you down. They start asking you questions. When they ask you questions, it's all about, what you've studied. I went into a room in a box, and it's all ARs, Army regulation manuals, and the most boring shit you'd ever read in your life. But United States Army found out real quick. Rico and I are little brainiacs about this shit. It's all we care about is stats and senseless info. Look at these boring. I don't need pictures. What'd you say? Maximum effective range? What's the maximum range? What's the muzzle velocity? What are the colors on a Army topographical map? What are they? Brown, red, green. Right? You just start naming all the colors. Blue. Okay, what do they stand for? Brown, contour lines. Black, roads. Green, vegetation. Blue, water, irrigation. I don't know. You start talking. Okay, cool. You start learning. The more you talk about it, the more you learn about it, the more you study, then you realize what you're actually doing. Because you got to implement it coming out of that room. I was in a room for 6 months. 6 months every day. Swear to goodness, 6 months every day. Reading manuals. 600-21. I don't even know. AR 670-1. It was like you got to learn everything. Why do they wear it? Why do they do it? You learn all this stuff. And everybody goes, oh, it's just a pageant. You're just a pageantry guy. You're just a garrison soldier. And I was like, I'll show you garrison ass right now. Let's go figure it out. Let's go find out. I'm not just a garrison guy. I was about that. But they couldn't retain all the info. They couldn't figure it out. Could you imagine? I don't know if you guys ever seen Rico. But even me, I was in there just spitting it, bros. Like so cutthroat. And you had to give a whole thing. I remember when I was going to my promotion board for sergeant. I'm Specialist Marantz Rico. Graduated Basic Combat Training, Advanced Individual Training, February 2002. I was assigned to 57th MP Company Camp Carroll, Korea, where I performed my duties as a gunner, driver, team leader, NCOIC at 57th Arms Room. But I was shouting shit out, bros. I was pumped, and I got a perfect score, 150. And I went to my platoon sergeant. I said, Sergeant Evans, I got a 150. He goes, damn it, you got perfect score. I said, yeah, what do I do now? He goes, you just wait. You just wait. Every month they're gonna come out with the amount of points you gotta have to get promoted and boom. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait. I got promoted the next month. Took like 60 days to process. I got promoted within 23 months, time and grade. Army Times posted it. Boom. Fastest in the whole damn company's history. I was like, faster than the company's history? Faster than the company's history. I'm like, yo, call Rico. Rick, what's up, bro? Stop working. Get your ass to the Army. This shit is easy, bro. Look at what you got to do. Told Rico everything. Rico's, copy, I'm on it. Boom. This dude becomes Soldier of the Year for the whole installation of Fort Huachuca. Military intelligence installation. He goes, you think you're smart? You beat everybody, bro. Then he gets to a think tank, and I think he has to work with Snowden. I don't even know all these guys, right? This is, hey, real shit. He's like, hey, there's some geniuses in here. He's like, I thought I was smart. I'm going to go do combatives. He still stood in military intelligence for 20 years. But you find out that I don't care how smart you think you are, there's somebody much more intelligent and somebody who's putting in double the work, right? And he's like, yeah, they speak English. But they also speak 5 other languages. I was like, shit. He's like, they can code in different languages. I was like, is that even possible? He's like, yes. So when you go through stuff like that, and you've been through the training, you've been through some real shit that the government put you through, TikTok battles, Twitter. You guys ever see me when I have to, like I'm investigating someone? Like I'm doing these interviews, and they want to have debates. I'm like, bro, you don't want to debate me. And I say it like I'm pretty confident because even if the guy has the upper hand, it's like you're never going to win. You're never going to win. It's the greatest compliment I ever got in my life was like, there's no point in debating a debater. Like, yeah, like my wife hates it. My wife hates it. I just, what's the issue, hon? Well, what was the problem? Oh, there you go again. I'm telling you. This is why GameStop's the greatest, guys. So my whole point to this is Ryan hired someone that's going to have to do just that. That they're going to have to debate. That they're going to have to give out info and convince and persuade. That's the job. And I hope she does a great job. But she's going to have her hands full real soon. Because she's going to have to be in front of the cameras. She's going to have to be doing her thing. I was a board monkey too. AR-67-1 Army uniform regs. Exactly. I'll beat your ass at a board there because I can. I'm telling you now, and I've got the swords and the Centurion helmets to prove it. Come on down, bro. There's only 8 soldiers of the Army, MACOM Soldier of the Year every year. There's only 8 enlisted soldiers that get it. Come on over and get it, bro, because I got it. Area 2, second ID, all of it. I want everything. Bro, it was ridiculous. You could imagine me in my 20s, 20 years old, tip top, ready to rock. You weren't ready, bro. Yeah, nah. But anyway, back to it. Reek could get it, bro. I'll beat Rico's ass. I told his ass already. Anyway, one thing I don't like about Home Depot is the Wi-Fi. He's so stupid. These guys, if you guys are getting free, I used to ride the bus. True story. I used to ride this bus because I didn't have money. I was broke. And that's why I tell you guys are talking about, I want to be rich. Bitch, shut up. Bros, I worked 3 years at my job. And you guys know I work for a great employer, but I worked 3 years for them and I had no cell phone. I had no car, no cell phone. Nothing. Trust me, it was hard. They'd be like, hey, do you have a phone number on file? I'm like, no. So how do you know if we need to call you in and come to work? I don't know. Just tell me. I'll be here. I'm never going to miss. I'm never going to miss a day. I'm going to be here. They're like, okay. So what I would do is I'd go to work every day. Every day I go to work, whether they need me or not. And I'd be like, hey, do you guys need me today? They're like, no, we're good. No, we're not adding any hours. I'd be like, okay. And I'd go eat, walk around a little bit, come back and go, hey, I saw so-and-so called out. Do you want me to pick up that shit? You want me to cover it? Oh, yeah, go ahead, clock it. And that's how I would do it. Swear to you, that's how I would do it. I was just trying to get hours any way I could. And now, it's a little different now, but okay, I'll tell you guys something. I'm off on Thursday, right? This Thursday I'm off, which is tomorrow, right? Tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. So usually on my days off, I do 2 live streams. I do a morning stream and a night stream. We watch the stock, we talk about it, and then whatever develops for that day, I have to go study, and I got to figure out what I want to talk about, right? And thank you, American. Let me know. And crazy part is that I won't be here Thursday. I won't be here at all. I maybe in the evening time, but even maybe not, because I got to do brakes on my daughter's car. I got to cut the grass. I've got to clean the house, but I also have to go to work on my day off. It's Employee Appreciation Day. We're actually doing it for the whole week, but I take this very serious about employee appreciation, and we'll do a cookout. Like we'll make them food. We'll do everything, and I will go replace the employees from the positions they're working in. And I'll do their duties while they eat. And I'll make sure everyone gets a warm meal. Like, it's just a thing I do. And I think you guys should do it too. And I remember somebody looked at me, one of the other managers looked at me and goes like, yo, bro, what are you doing, man? They can't tell me anything, but, whatever. They're like, hey, man, what are you doing? Like, we're trying to do this. I go, oh, I'll do it. They look at me like, well, you're going to do it? I said, yeah, I'll do it. I don't have a problem. So there I was, making pizzas. Bro, I know how to make pizzas. I know how to do some shit. I'm all right. But, yeah, tomorrow's going to be a big day for me because I'll do it. I'll go over there and make sure I support the crew and the team. So I'm busy tomorrow on my one day off. And then the other day off I have, I'm actually going to be working at a different building. So I have some stuff going on where I'm traveling. And I don't have a problem doing it. Will I hit you guys up on the road? Nah. I'm just gonna take a day off. I'll take a week off of YouTube. So just so if you guys are wondering where I'm at, if you guys are looking for, I know a lot of you guys look for me. Yo, bro, you going live? And I'm gonna go work. I like to work, so I'm gonna do that stuff going on. Chill. Wait for GameStop this week, this month, this year. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. GameStop's gonna take off. I don't need to give you dates. I'm just telling you, when that earnings report drops. Yeah, this is it. This is what you guys have all been waiting for. This moment. A new business plan, a new revenue stream. I don't care. I don't care what you guys tell me. Oh, look at him. He's gonna burn out if they don't do it. No, I'm not. I'm just telling you. I think 24 is a good price. My cost average is 24, and it's right where I want to be. So, the other factors is, I don't have the money that I had last year or earlier this year to spend right now. I'm really tight. I'm being tight to myself. Once I have some stuff paid off and I'm squared away, I'll still get tight again. I'll still be tight. It's the way I want to live. I just live a certain way. I live with this healthy paranoia, and I'm always thinking like, you know what? I can't. And so, like, I couldn't even spend $10 today on the stock. Not even $10. And I have the money. Like, that's not it. Me mentally, where I was like, no, I can't do it right now because I have some stuff coming up and that I want to focus on. And I want to pay off some cards and some cars and do some stuff, and I'm really trying to dial it in because when the stock's at $40, guys, I just want to make this very clear. When this stock's at 40, I'm still buying every day. Like, I don't care. It's double the price that it was last year, Marantz. I don't care. You guys think about what you're accustomed to or what your like your psyche is. A year ago, everybody was buying it at $10, $12, $11, $13, $14, $15. The whole crew here was buying. But even then, you were probably strapped for cash and were like, I really can't, I can't do too much, but I'll do some just to throw something at it. Keep it active. Okay. Well, it's double that price now this year. Are you deterred? Are you like, nah, I can't throw anything at it? No, you just keep doing what I do, right? That's all I can do. This guy talking about he's got Cost average is 30. Don't stress the charts, billionaires. Alibaba, Daddy, whatever, Dali, whatever your name is. You see how everyone has 51 shares, bro? Do you see where they write in the chat? They go, we got 51 shares? Yeah, I got 51, okay? 5-1. All right, this guy. I got 10,251 shares now. No. No, you don't have no 10,000 shares. You have 51. When are you going to learn? Are you reading the chat yet? I'm going to sit here. Ali, Dali. Keep reading. Promoted other for DEI. Yeah, no. My average cost is $2.50 with 51 shares. There you go. Why only 51? Al, you got to watch the show, man. You got to watch the show. We have almost 11,000 people. Is it 11,000? 12,000? 13,000. Almost have 13,000 people that watch this show, that are part of this channel. And everyone, if they only own 51 shares, that'd be awesome, huh? Because then everybody would be like, what? 51? Well, if 1,000 people own 51, that would be 51,000, right? Am I right at that? Am I right? I don't know if I'm good at math. If 10,000 people own 51, that'd be 510,000. So, that's a pretty good number. What do you think? You think we only own 51? Part of this channel here, I tell you, we're well into the millions and millions and millions of shares for GameStop. This is the true home for GameStop investors. So, and it has been for years. Yeah, I'm just trying to dumb down the number for you so that you understand, Al, just how much influence everyone has in this channel. If it were 51 shares and there's 13,000 of us, we'd be sitting on over 650,000 shares. Tremendous influence. And there's more. I mean, can you imagine what the real number is? The real number is 51. I'm buying another one today because I only have 50. There you go, Jeff Jolly. Tomorrow I'll have 51. And then the next day I'll have 51. So that's pretty cool that I'll have 51. Nobody needs to know how many shares you have. It's not a measuring contest. That's why we all say 51. Jay Kerwin's here in the chat somewhere. Jay only has 51. Peppered only has 51. My other boy Jay has 51. Almo has 51. Ruben, Kyoto, they all have 51. Ravenstown, 51. Stacks, 51. Me, 51. That's pretty awesome. 51 all day from Jesse. What's up, Jay? How you doing, man? My boy from Hawaii. Jesse's around. I just want to make that very clear to you, sir. I know you want to come splash the chat with how many you have. I hope you say 51 one day. And then you'll understand who we are. Pepperwood Salt, another legend. Absolutely. 51 easy all day. Yeah, because you know what the thing is, Alibaba? Whatever your name is. The problem that I have with people coming and tell me how many they have, and I had somebody like Bill Pulte have over $100,000 worth of GameStop. And he sold it all. This year. He also deleted every tweet he ever put out. Any interaction he's ever had. If you guys saw the tweet that went out from Elizabeth Warren, she said that she requested from Twitter, she wanted access to Bill Pulte's tweets, and Twitter denied her access. Because they're all missing, they're all gone. They want historical data, archive data, on what he has said before. And Elon Musk supported the fact that they're independent and they're private and that they don't have to give you that information. Apple does the same thing. They won't give you access to their database. And I'm just telling Senator Warren or anyone else out there that you don't need Twitter. I have it all. We selling also at 500 a pop. Wow, 500 a pop. Wow. You're selling at 500 a pop? All right, good for you, man. Is the circus in town today? A lot of clowns and bearded ladies around. Einstein, that's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't have a problem with either one. Not at all. Yeah, 51 here. Thank you so much for the 51. And we know. Somebody, if you're selling, what are you, price anchoring? $500 a share. You know, if GameStop ever got to 500, if it ever got to 500, I would think it would go higher. I think it would be going higher. So, yeah, no, I'm good. What I really want is a stock split. This is what I really want. I want a stock split, 2-to-1 stock split. That's what I want. And then at that point, I also want a dividend. 10 cents. That's it. 10-cent dividend. Give me a stock split. People won't know the difference. Canada is 51. They will be soon. They will be soon. Yeah, GameStop's still going up, guys, while I sit here. But it's time for me to go. I know it's going up. It's the time of the day. Oh, I just moved that? I just moved that by accident. Oh, that's not good. Where'd it go? Okay, it's there. I just moved this red line. But it didn't come up on this chart here. I just moved it. Oh, well. It's all good. Because they were right on it, and now it's not. This was like down here. Oh, man, my bad. I don't care. It'll be all right. Doesn't matter what I draw. Me drawing lines not going to change anything. Anyway, 24.83 GameStop back up to $25 on their way. I wonder what's going on over there, guys. I love you guys so much. Appreciate you. You guys know where to find me. And let's see what I got here. It says, just want to make sure there was no headlines that I missed. Target is all the way down. Oh, shit. Target. Let's go look at that real quick. Target's a retail store. It's terrible, by the way. Oh, hey, by the way, earnings report. Earnings report for a certain company tomorrow. Let me see. Before I look at Target, hold on. What's the earnings report? Is it tomorrow or is it today? It's tomorrow, right? Yeah. Earnings tomorrow. Earnings tomorrow. I wonder if this stock's any good. I just wonder. I don't know. Maybe I got a little bit of it. Maybe I'm okay. All right, Target, here we go. So Target right here, gapping down on earnings, which they should. They're trash. Okay. But that looks like right here. Okay, hold on. What's this gap? The gap was at what? 108? So it's almost there? So it's trying to just fill that gap. But it already, right there, that's the weekly, so. That's the true level of support right there at the bottom. God, this chart looks terrible, doesn't it? From 244 in 2021, man. Wow, that's crazy. 2021, the COVID pump, all COVID dollars everywhere, then just sucked it all back out of there, down 100%, or 50%, I apologize. Down 50%. Oh, God, it's gross. I love it. I love that everything's getting reset. While all those are going down, the true thing that's really moving, because every company's like projected down, right? Everybody's dropping out of the sky. There's only one company still going up. Oh, man. And if you guys don't know, it's still going up. You see, here's how you know it's still going up. Do you see this red line right here? This red line right here, this one? Look where it's headed. Okay? And this doesn't come below it. It doesn't ever, it hit, went up, It's perfect. Oh, man, this company's so good. Remember, when you read GameStop's chart, don't be looking at the top of the chart. Look at the bottom of the chart. Where's it pushing up from? Oh, 24.91 on its way to 25. Didn't Marantz say it just a minute ago? Damn, Marantz knows what he's talking about. Damn, do we speak in third person? Marantz on the move. GameStop on the move. GameStop looking healthy. Got a little bit of volume there. 1.75. Holy. I get excited right now, bros. It is Spanish Wednesday, so you know how I feel. I just start playing Spanish songs out of nowhere because I just watched the stock. And hey, the chart doesn't lie, bro. The chart doesn't lie. Let's go. Marantz Rantz on YouTube, TikTok, all the good stuff. You know where to find me. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'm going to see you around, millionaires. Peace.
Mr. Ian Carroll is lying on your boy. Y'all want to see a dead body? Let's go. So we'll start out here where Ian says Marantz is very concerned with other people stealing his DD. While I have never read or watched, not sure if he writes too, I intentionally turn downloads on my videos so other people can watch them, blah, 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 blah. So you say you've never watched me or read or whatever you say, right, Ian? All right. Here's Ian Carroll right here. Here's the video.
Good morning, guys.
How's it going? Ian.
Good. I'm just looking up AMH homes now.
No way.
Yeah, there's your next.
Because that shit is right up my alley.
Yeah, he's going to steal my DD there?
Down your row there. First off, Ian, let me introduce myself. My name is Marantz, and I do a lot of studying and investigating on private equity from the ground up.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of your stuff, man. It's great.
No way you've seen my stuff. What?
You're one of the few evidence-based people out here.
Yeah.
Or rather, you're one of the few video-based, evidence-based people, I should say.
Yeah,
We got a lot of evidence-based people.
Well, a lot of people write things, right? Like Badass Trader writes a lot of things and does.
Exactly.
So I'm trying to figure it out. You said you've seen my stuff, or have you not? We'll go again. So the next part Ian says is, believe it or not, have you ever heard of Superstock series called Billionaires Boys Club? I'm the one who told him about that. And then he says right here, believe it or not, Marantz is not the only one who researches GameStop. I have, in fact, never watched a full episode of Marantz, except for the hilarious one over here. Okay, cool, Ian. Is that what you think?
No,
I don't think that's the one.
no. It's called Laserhaus. It's LAZAHAAS. If it's not there, I'll find it. It's not part of my Connect the Dots series. It's what inspired me to do Connect the Dots. It's not.
I just found it, yeah. Wall Street whistleblower Laserhaus.
Yep, right there.
Cool. I'll save that.
That's a good.
You'll save that. You used all the info from that for your interview you just did. You know, where you actually talk about Bain and Company and Toys R Us and... Wait a minute. That's all Marantz's DD. I didn't even tell you about it.
To finish, if you understand what Badass Trader did initially, where he was penciling in what Adam Aaron was, where he came from, but I went all the way back.
You said Connect the Dots 17.
Part 17.
Yeah,
yes.
Apollo, Connect the Dots. Word, cool. Thanks, man.
And so that'll kind of tell you the story, and what that does is it...
Yeah, you took that one too, right? But you've never watched my DD. You don't even know who I am, apparently. And that's just a little bit of the truth, right? A little taste of truth. Because that video phone call that we did was an hour and a half of you exposing yourself of who you are. And then after I exposed who you are, because you're the king grifter of them all, the liar, the manipulator of people, and you think people are going to like you, this is what you wrote to me, right? I'm just going to go look for it right here. Ian Carroll, watch this, bro. I keep so many receipts, bro. I don't even have to try. This is the novel you wrote to me to try to apologize for the way you sounded. No hard feelings, man, or hate. I'm just now seeing the stream, blah, blah, blah. People can read this, okay? And all you did was you apologized for the way the stream made you sound, the way the video call made you sound. People can slow that down and watch. You were worried about your image because you used the phrasing, Well, first thing you said is you're too big to be canceled. That's the first thing you said. Second thing you asked was if GameStop elitists like myself and the rest of the crew that actually makes content on YouTube, Twitter, Reddit, all of it, thousands and thousands of videos, thousands and thousands of hours of research, and you wanted us to give you the answers, the keys to the castle. And you're saying, my platform's the biggest, I'm going to push it out there for you. And I asked you point blank, I said, hey, if you go ahead and take the information, the due diligence, are you at least going to give credit where credit's due? And you said what? Pay attention, guys, to what I asked Mr. Ian Carroll, the stiller of DD. Here's my biggest point. When you put out your information, and or when they do as well, do you credit your sources if you got it from somebody else other than yourself?
Yeah, it kind of depends on the type of who I got it from. If it's like someone did a whole dig and they fully inspired my dig and it's like I'm gonna go on it, then usually what I'll do is like, this dude did this incredible thing and I'm like, and you should go check him out, and I'm like digging deeper into that. If it's someone that sent me like a inside scoop, then I credit them as like they gave me this link. I'm not super worried about it when it's like everyone's kind of digging on it, because a lot of what I do is sort of like way bigger, like the CIA is doing this thing or there's like this thing going on in this other country, you know. And in those cases, if it's like everyone's talking about it, I don't really credit individual people if they're all talking about it. But when I get like, yeah, when I get specific information or I'm kind of like parroting what someone else has said, I try my best to always direct people to that person's feed and kind of credit them and big them up. And I've not been perfect about it, but I'm pretty fucking good about it.
Now you guys know why I'm upset. Because this young man took the due diligence. We gave him the keys to the castle, all the info in the world, and he refused to cite his source. Even now, when confronted, he doubles down with, well, everyone digs in on this. No, they don't. There's only one Connect the Dot series. There's only one person calling out private equity with the connection through GameStop. Only one person over the last 3.5 years. No one else. They can talk about Billionaire Boy Club. When that came out, it was just about Adam Aaron. AMC had nothing to do with GameStop. Who put it all together? Who did all the work? Not you, Ian Carroll. But you're over here talking about you put together a 10-minute video about the real battle between GameStop and what the real battle is. No, you took that and you stole it and you refused to give credit. And you even say it to yourself. I mean, I know where you got it from because I gave you all the clips and the videos. Go figure. Peace, thief.
So, one day, guys, people will figure out what the hell we've been doing and what we uncovered. As far as Connect the Dots and Ian Carroll and Bill Pulte and GameStop and everything. Joe Rogan couldn't talk to me because the show would be too long. I have all the bodies. I have all the receipts. I've been here the longest in the finance space without being compromised. When you really think about it, guys, it takes an amazing amount of discipline to not fall into these traps. Ian Carroll absolutely stole my due diligence, my information, and he's parlayed that into a career that sat him across from Joe Rogan. If stealing and lying and cheating puts you in the biggest space, then I don't want it. They can fake it till they make it. They can be something they're not. It's fine. It's disheartening that there's people like myself and there's a couple other guys that wake up every day and they dedicate their lives to the craft of investigating and doing, PowerPoint presentations and really dialing it in, like what's really happening. And you won't even get a like or a retweet. So I've interviewed Marantz Rantz, Bill Pulte, hell, Ian Carroll. Doesn't matter. I probably get like 2 subscribers tomorrow. I'm good. I know they stole the story. Hell, my own brother stole my DD and ran with it. I have GameStop. I have GameStop. None of them do. Yeah, I don't say trash them. I'm just maybe enlighten them. I posted to Rogan and them already, but it doesn't matter because they don't know the story. They don't know what's really happening and how private equity really manipulates outcomes and manufactures them because they all live in that world. But there's so many examples of it and connect the dots that it'll blow your mind. So, you guys have a great evening, a great day. I'm having a great day. Just because I'm calm and chill doesn't mean like I'm down and out or anything. It's not that. I just don't like when people steal things and then they get awarded for them. Like if you've ever been passed up for promotion, this is the truth, okay? You guys ever get passed up for promotion and then the person that they promoted fails? And you're like, I told you so. Could have been me. I'm not like that. I'm always trying to figure out how I can help those people develop into better people and make it because you want to be able to say, you know what? I'm better for it. I'm talking about like my whole life. I'm not talking about like my career right now. I'm talking about like in general. I've always helped anybody. I don't care. But we'll fall harder, slow and steady wins the race. Let's effing go. Beach bum, I agree, man. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. But thank you. Thank you for the kind words over here on TikTok. Yeah, it's been rough. It's been not rough. It's a hard fight, guys. It's hard, and the world is not a forgiving place. But and I'll find it. I'll find purpose. I'll find some drive. But all of them, they all try. Hey, Meltdown, you guys try. You guys try to attack me. I get to take a shower again in a hot shower water. Some soap on my body. I'll give you the whole rundown again. Do you want it again? Of why I'm so rich? All right, guys. Have a good day. Appreciate you guys so much. Buy what you love. Do what you can. And don't forget, it's GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I'll see you around, millionaires. Peace.